Welcome back to this, your September 2026 forecast. Hi, I'm Nigel St. James. Well, September is usually a great month for you, and so let's see if the pattern is repeated and get right into it. All right, Capricorn, let's get you underway. Yeah, Capricorn, interestingly, you know there are 12 signs in the zodiac, but of course in constellations out there in the night sky, there are 88 constellations. But in Western astrology, we've brought them down to 12, as you well know, and yours is actually the smallest of the constellations in the zodiac, but it's the biggest, the greatest when it comes to success and achievement. You should be well proud of that, because you have all that it takes to get things done in life. Now, what's also the case is that Capricorn, the sign, is probably one of the oldest, if not the oldest, sign that was ever determined by the pre-Western zodiac, Western astrology people back in ancient Babylon. Now, this deck for you this month, which is Mystical Moments, I think it's called, this is unveiling a deeply human, redemptive, and ultimately liberating narrative of intellectual clarity, emotional wish fulfillment, and I think playful, creative discovery, compassionate shadow healing, and brilliant final breakthrough out of old burdens. This month for you is telling a powerful story of hope, promise, success, and happiness, guiding you from sharp discernment and deep personal satisfaction straight through creative experimentation into gentle healing of old scarcity and a magnificent liberating conclusion. I think that you are moving from commanding your life with objective truth and basking in personal contentment into exploring fresh sparks of inspiration, healing past vulnerabilities with deep self-kindness, and putting an absolute end to old cycles of struggle. Now, you begin the month here. The first you drew, beginning of the month is you begin the month anchored in razor-sharp mental clarity, objective truth, and uncompromising personal boundaries. Now, this energy here, reflected by this Queen of Swords, represents the master of intellect, perceptive, honest, and wise, and completely capable of cutting through confusion with grace. So you're going to be feeling centered, highly focused, and as if you are the intellectual sovereign. Now, you naturally value pragmatism and structure, don't you? Well, starting the month here is a magnificent anchor. You are looking at your life with a clear, unclouded lens. If there are any boundaries that need setting, or decisions that require absolute honesty, or mental clutter that needs to be swept out, well, you will be handling it with cool and calm authority. Now, the emotional context for you here is that this energy proves that clarity is a form of deep self-love. You are refusing to entertain drama, ambiguity, or second-guessing. This sets a powerful, dignified tone for your entire month, proving that your mind is your most reliable satellite navigation system. You step into September with your head held high and your vision unobstructed. Now, this intellectual clarity immediately unlocks a deep, glowing sense of personal satisfaction and contentment and emotional wish fulfillment. Now, many people you would no doubt have seen refer to this as the wish card, representing the joy of seeing your desires manifest and feeling deeply at peace with your life. Well, emotionally, you will be feeling fulfilled, grateful, and radiant. You see, this is where your hard work pays off in the form of unadulterated happiness. You look around at your world and realize that you have every reason to smile. Whether it is a personal milestone, a moment of deep self-acceptance, or simply enjoying the sweet fruits of your daily life, your cup is going to be overflowing. Now, the combination of this Queen of Swords with this Nine of Cups creates a wonderful balance between the head and the heart. You have used your wisdom to clear the path, and now you get to sit back and enjoy the feast. Well, this brings an immense wave of relief. You realize that peace and happiness are not distant dreams. They belong to you, and they are your current reality. Now, basking in that contentment, let me just poke that around. There comes along a spark of playful curiosity, fresh creative inspiration, and a youthful enthusiasm that's now shining out from your eye. This energy is bringing to you new ideas, spontaneous, adventurous, and excited about what is possible. Now, emotionally, you are going to feel playful, curious, and open-minded. See the world as it is. Don't have to judge it. Even as a grounded earth sign who loves stability, you are feeling a fresh breeze of inspiration. Now, you might find yourself wanting to try a new hobby or explore a different creative outlet, or approach an old project with a completely playful mindset. There is no pressure to conquer the world right this second. Just a joyful willingness to experiment, to try, to see. This brings to you a delightful burst of lightness. Now, after the serious focus, I suppose, of this Queen of Swords that was here, and the deep satisfaction of the Nine of Cups, this Page of Wands reminds you that life is meant to be explored with a sense of wonder. You are willing to be a beginner again, which opens doors to opportunity, success, and unexpected joys. Now, while you are exploring these creative avenues that are around you there, an old memory of scarcity or past hardship or a lingering vulnerability, well, it briefly rises to the surface, but it's doing so that you can heal it once and for all. This energy is bringing the shadow of past struggle. But in this spread for you for this month, It acts as the final healing touch to your journey. Emotionally, you feel tender, deeply forgiven, and entirely restored. You cannot step into your highest future while carrying the old ghosts of not enough. If a passing wave of self-doubt or an old memory of financial or emotional lightness touches your heart, don't just push it away. Wrap it in warmth. Wrap it in love. Remember who you were. All things have come together in your life, the good, the bad, to create the fantastic person that you are today. You are realizing, you see, that past hardship, it was just a season. It was not your identity, and it is not your destiny. This is the sacred healing pivot of your month. By facing these old vulnerabilities with profound self-kindness, you melt them away completely. You realize that your survival mechanisms, they are no longer needed because you have built a safe, resilient home for your soul. You are a child of the divine, and you are clearing out the final basement cobwebs. Oh, isn't this a lovely painting here? Well, you wrap up September with a definitive, liberating breakthrough that puts an absolute end to an old cycle, clearing the stage for a brilliant new dawn. This energy really represents the final setting of an old sun, the absolute end of a painful cycle, or of chronic overthinking, or even burnout, paving the way for a bright, fresh morning. Emotionally now, you feel liberated, crystal clear, and completely unburdened. Do not let the stark imagery of this concern you at all. In this deck, and particularly with the energy that's coming here now, the end of your spread, it represents the ultimate energy of finality and relief. It means whatever exhaustion or mental loop was trying to cling to you, it's officially over. The storm has passed, the night is done, and the sun is rising on a completely new chapter. You end September wrapped in a deep, radiant sense of self-acceptance, joy, happiness, and knowing that you are completely free. You know, this is the healing that's occurring with you for this entire month here. Capricorn, September is your month of profound personal renewal and liberating closure. By leading with absolute truth, cherishing your happiness, playing with fresh ideas, and finally laying down old exhaustion, you transform challenge and promise into an undeniable, glorious reality of peace and happiness. And that is the way it is for you this month.